Hello everyone, this is Ep130 and welcome to episode 130 of MCEternal. Today, I want to play with a few more of the upgrades that we can throw on this guy. Probably just going to look at like the AoE module, and that's probably it. Maybe the blink drive real quick, just because I said I wanted to see that thing. So let's see, blink drive. Look at all this cool upgrade you can get. So what do? Right click? Doesn't look like it does anything. I think it's supposed to teleport me, but it doesn't seem to be working. Oh, hello. That did something. It teleports about 3 block range. You know what I bet it is? Maybe I need to upgrade the range or something on it. Hold on. Let's see. Blink drive. Ah, there you go. Range. 5 meters. So I can give it up to a 64 meter range? Well, that sounds cool. Alright, that's a little bit better. Oh, hello. That is much better. That's cool. You know what's funny, though, is it generates the noise, the sound effect, where you are before you teleport. So, like, you don't hear it when you... I like it, though. So can I teleport through... Not really. It teleports me like... It's tricky to teleport through blocks if you want to. Neat. Well, that's a great way to get around town. Hello, the powerful Bill. I've got something for you. A railgun, sure. I mean, to be fair, he has like 1,000 health. So, yeah, no. Stay away, powerful Bill. Alright, modular power suits is definitely fun. But that's not the focus of today's episode. The focus of today's episode is to be determined. I'm still figuring that out. So there's one mod we haven't checked out yet. That would be that witchery equivalent mod, right? It's an introduction to witchcraft. Bewitchment. That's it. I think this is inspired by witchery. I'm not 100% sure, though. Like, there's definitely stuff I don't recognize, but I want to say it's similar-ish. So let's take a look, shall we? Let's check this mod out today. I think that sounds like a good plan. We've really, if you look at I've been kind of like flipping through the quest book, like what haven't I done? We've really touched on almost every mod that's in here. I don't think there's any mod we haven't looked at all. I think. I might be wrong, but I think that's the case. So we might be getting close to the end of the series, if I'm being honest. I'm feeling like we've covered most things. There's some things we haven't done, but let's take a look at Bewitchment today, and then we'll see what we've got coming up next. Because I kind of wanted to do salt reactors, but every time I look into them, I am just overwhelmed by how complex they look. So I'm not sure if I'm going to touch salt reactors, if I'm being honest. But I do want to, check out Bewitchment today. So let's see what that's all about. So a token of remedies. So we got opals. Let's do the Book of Shadows first, right? Book of Shadows. That's this guy. Okay. So Shadows. Book of Shadows. That's this guy. Not even close. Not even close. So we need Mandrake Root and Hellebore. Hellebore. We've got some Hellebore seeds and Mandrake Root. We have some mandrake seeds. Woot! All right, so let's get those growing. I'm hoping they just plant like normal. You can just pop them here and here, and I would expect that they grow nice and quickly. Oh, neat! There's like a little. Oh, bummer. They do that. Okay. So let's. Are mandrake gonna do the same thing? I'm assuming they will. Right. Good. They get harvested at least. Okay. Cool. So we've got mandrake and seeds, and we've got hellebore seeds. Let's do mandrake seeds as well. And what we'll do, quick capacity card here. We're gonna pop down into this dude. Pop in the capacity card. We're gonna, can I put these in here? That should do, right? That should do. And then we can do you guys. And that should be cool. Yeah, looks good to me. How's the planting going, actually? Like, are you... That looks pretty good, right? And where are you putting my... Are they going here? These look like your mandrake. And these are your hellebores. Good enough. I don't think it super matters exactly where they... Well, maybe I'll put you... Let's do this. Let's do that. I like that plan, right? So that way it plants them like over there-ish. So you'll get... Maybe I should move my wheat seeds. Over to here. That seems reasonable, right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that's cool. So then at least some semblance of... I mean, yes, there's pumpkins in the middle there. I guess I could move those as well if I wanted to. Yeah, maybe wouldn't be a terrible idea. Did you eat up my wheat seeds all the way? You did. Okay. So let's do... We'll use crops for the wheat seeds too. And I don't know if those seeds were like good seeds or not, and I honestly don't care because we have plenty of wheat. I don't know if they were 10-10-10s. I don't care if they were. Alright, so I stuck those in drawers so they get voided and don't clog up my A system. That seems like a smart move, right? And now let's try making Ye Olde Book of Shadows. Hooray! We did the thing. So that wasn't too bad. Book of Shadows 3rd edition. Witchcraft is an ancient art of magic and nature. This book shall guide you in discovering its secrets yourself. So there's magic overview, the world, the spinning wheel, distilling and smelting, cauldron and brewing, brazier, circle rites, sigils, poppets, and entry index. See, certain things here have like a familiarity to the Witchery mod. I don't know for sure if this mod is inspired by Witchery or not. It looks similar-ish, right? So I don't know. But we're gonna find it out together. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Far more than I expected. Magical energy is the lifeblood to any witch's haunt. There's altars and modifiers, the Athame and Boline, Codex Infernalis. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Sweet. World. Animals, minerals, plants. That's cool. Cool. Stone, which is... If magical energy is the lifeblood, which is haunt, altars are the heart of this that circulates it. Altars are formed by placing 6 of the same type of altar block in a 2x3 layout and then topping it with a carpet of any colors. Altars can pull from plants in a 32-meter radius and can distribute it to any devices in a 16-meter radius. Definitely feels like Witchery, right? Very Witchery. Very Witchery. Modifiers are grouped into 4 categories: cup, swords, wands, and pentacles. An altar can only draw from the first item added of each suite, and items of the same suite do not stack. Cool. Definitely has a Witchery kind of vibe to it, doesn't it? So is that where we want to start? Is that the first thing we want to make? Is an altar? Sounds cool. So, Bewitchment altar. Ooh, Blessed Stone. Gives infinite altar power, creative only. Alright, maybe not. Stone Witch's power, Nether Brick Witch's obsidian, Coquina. Oh, that's neat. Embittered Brick, and Scorned Brick. Sounds cool. Let's start with stone and see where things go from there. So we need an empty jar, which is an unfired jar. So let's just get like a stack of those, because I have no idea how many we'll need, but it doesn't hurt to make a bunch, right? And then in addition to that, we're going to need salt from Bewitchment, which apparently we have enough of to get started, and elderwood. Elderwood. Okay. So maybe we'll figure that out in world. Animals, minerals, plants. Okay. Wormwood. Those are all plant. Trees. Okay, that's a separate chapter. Commonly seen in all manners of forest. Trees are the backbone of... Cypress elder is a tree that is commonly seen in lush forests, including common forest and birch forest. This tree is associated with wisdoms, and its saplings produce drop of wisdom few. Magic brooms made from this tree's wood are among the fastest. This tree also produces juicy berries, which your father smelt of. Very nice. Very good reference. All right, so elderberries. We've got some elderberries, but that's from Pam's. We want an elder sapling, not elder flower, elder sapling from Bewitchment. So I'm guessing what we got to do is jump out into the world and find it. Yeah, let's go hit up a forest. So how about just do west and a little bit south, right? There's definitely a forest in this-ish direction. And what we'll do is we'll look for an elder tree, and then we'll chop it down. Because that sounds like fun. Cool? Alright, let's go do the thing. So over here-ish, we shouldn't be too far out now. We're looking for like kind of a yellowy kind of tree. And this is a birch forest, right? I mean, yeah, it could be. That could be it right there, right? Does that look like it? Yep, elder leaves. Sweet. And I'm going to do my best to make sure I get some elder saplings. This definitely has a witchery kind of feel to it, doesn't it? I mean, like I said, call me crazy. Cool. Alright, anything else we need to grab while we're out here? That's pretty good. What kind of tree is this? That would be a forestry sugar maple tree. Another elder. I guess we could clean that up. Sweet. Alright, so now we can make an altar. A stone altar. We're going to want 2 sets of those, and then we're going to want some carpet, right? Let's get a little bit more white carpet here. And then if we need to grow an elder saplings, we can, because we have lots of that stuff. Sweet. Okay. So now we're going to want to, again, if this is like witchery, the more trees and crops and natural stuff around the altar will determine the altar's power level. So building in a desert, not a good idea. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my dimensional doors here. Let's get a... this one, Rift Signature. And then a couple of doors. And what we're going to do is set up a way to travel to our bewitchment area once we decide where said bewitchment area will be. So you're going to be, the door is going to basically be here, right? So let's do, and that. Cool. And then we're going to want to find a nice kind of place. A nice, you know, how about this looks cool over here. Possible spot. Let's do that. Let's make our way over to said possible spot. Looks like it's getting darkish. Nope, there's still plenty of time left in the day. But what I'm gonna do is the center of that little grove area looks like it has a lot of, it might be like a mystical forest or something like that. So I'd like to check that out, see if that's a good place to set up this altar. And if it is, that's what we're gonna call home. Oh yeah, that's definitely looking like a nice biome right there, ain't it? I mean, call me crazy. What do we got? Magical forest. That's what I thought it might be. That is 100% what I thought it might be. I like this. As he breaks all the nice little tall grass structures around here. Okay, that looks cool. I like this spot. All right, so let's set up the altar. And then carpet's on top, right? Oh, I think I just had to right-click it with a carpet. Stone Witch's Altar. Sweet. Okay. That's cool. Hey, look, it's charging up. Look, I can right-click it. Very much getting witchery vibes here, guys. 100% getting witchery vibes. Hey, look, a treasure chest floating in the middle of the world. Hello. Ooh, a blaze pet. Hee hee. I heard a fairy. Anyway, let's get our dimensional door set up going again. So you guys all go away along with my blaze pet and this. And what I'm thinking is like, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't have any idea how a dimensional door should work. Do we have any more mossy? We have not enough. Wow, you break quickly. Look how fast that breaks. Isn't it the best? Wow, that is really fast. I am just saying, that is fast. So what if we built like a little doorway? I think that would look cool, right? Boom. Hello. And then door. And then base. Hello. And then door. And then poof. That looks cool, right? Man, I love dimensional doors. That is just a cool thing. All right, and then we want RF tools. We want, what's this thing called again? A screen. Really, with the no glass? Like, I can make it easily enough. I just never have it when I want it. It's super annoying. All right, and then text. And you're going to do the weirdness again. Hey. How did we solve this? There you go. Okay. Large, center, white. And hopefully you can see that from across the room. You can. Bewitchment. It's cool. Yes, large. Bewitchment, bees, church, sweet. All right, nope, gotta be lowercase. Cool. All right, so now we've got an altar. Okay, cool beans. Cool beans. All right, and then I'm assuming that my repair thingy ain't repairing no mores. So let's get that fixed up, because I like when things repair themselves. It's quick, but we can make it a little quicker. And then that can repair itself. Thank you. Okay, and then a little bit of mossy cobble for you as well. And that is an intro to Bewitchment. So we've got an altar. Nice. All right, next chapter. Or thingy, whatever. So the Athame and Bowling, a sacred dagger which traditionally has a black handle. When creatures are slain by the Athame, they may drop unique reagents. The Athame is also used as an aid in conjurings. A sickle is the bowling that usually has a white handle. The bowling can harmlessly harvest items from creatures such as feathers from a raven or string from a sheep. It is also used when conducting more nature-oriented rituals. All right, so that's cool. Let's make a couple of those, right? Bewitchment, Athame. Is that how you properly pronounce that? I'm so gonna get yelled at by literally everyone. And then the bowline, I believe. Bowline, something like that. Okay, I've got them. Neat. I don't know if these are they seem like they're in alphabetical order, so I don't think that they are in do this in this order, right? Since time immemorial, legends speak of profanities and blasphemies against the natural order in fortresses made of compact souls. These blasphemies are in the form of an object that are referred to as the Codex Infernalis. No rite, no knowledge from it is safe. The unclean are attracted to it, hoping to lead men astray and cast them into pits of burning fire in exchange for profanities and power. It is best to be left to rot in its chambers. Nothing good has ever come of it. All right, do we have one of those? Asking for a friend. We do not, and I don't believe it's craftable. So it sounds like we would find it in a nether fortress if we wanted to dabble in the dark arts, as it were. Which, I mean, at this point, we don't know enough about the mod, so I'm going to say no. But, you know, maybe at some point in the future, we will check that out. What else we got here? Fortune's Favor, a pair of enchanted gloves that boost mining speed, give more drops from ores such as coal and lapis and allows them to take tag locks easier. It is unknown what magic was used to make these gloves, but they can be found in the possession of powerful beings, and well as Forgotten Chest. That's cool. It's a bauble charm. I'm assuming we don't have one of those, right? Fortune's Favor. It sounds like they're only found in chests. I'm gonna say no, we don't have one, but that's okay. Continuing on. These, cool. Girdle of the Dryads. Sweet. Let's get our railgun up and running again, just in case anybody decides to attack poor Dyer while he's out here doing magic. You may live. You are a friendly little creature, chameleon. Alright, so that looks like just a neat item. Grimoire Magia. Despite the fact that you contain ME in your own body, your soul prevents it from leaving, also preventing it from being used. Instead, the Grimoire Magica can be used for the on-the-go magic. It must be placed on an altar to charge it. Sweet. So a Rite of Knowledge makes that. Alright, so it sounds like there's some kind of crafting ritual going on here. Hecate's Visage, a flaming silver crown representing the torch of a powerful goddess, as well as the silver rays of the moon, which give her her powers. When worn, it cheapens the cost and increases the effectiveness of all non-curse rites. As an artifact of an ancient goddess, the way to create it has been lost in time. Cool. Horseshoe. While more commonly attached to a horse's hoof to protect its hooves from wear and tear, the horseshoe also protects from spirits that may harm the owner. A charm made to resemble an eye, used to protect from magic damage. Cool, keeps bad luck at bay. A charm with an amethyst in its core. This will cure the wearer of a variety of negative status effects at the cost of magical energy. Triskelion Amulet, a golden medallion decorated with a swirled shape. It contains ME in order to grant its owner great strength. Cool. Also found in chests. Only obtainable through loot or demon trades. And then finally, Witches' Devices. Witches have a wide variety of unique devices at their disposal, used in all sects of the craft. Here we go. They are listed in the following pages. Click on the title to go to the respective section. All right, so there's a witch's oven. Cool. Distillery, spinning wheel. Definitely feeling reminiscent. Cauldron, brazier. And then a sigil table. Sweet. Liquid Witchcraft. Oh, that's cool. All right. So I'm wondering if the quest book will give me more direction. So Distillery is one of the next things we should make. Right, let's look at doing one of those. And how are we for these opals? We have a bunch. They apparently come from opal ore, which can be found underground. So if we need to get into more of them, I'm sure we can figure out a way. Not quite sure how, but we'll figure it out. Right? I'm sure we can figure out an automated way to harvest that. So a distillery, you say? Quest completed distillery. So I guess that is distilling and smelting chapter. Okay. Witch's oven and distillery. So, despite their mundane uses and appearance, both the oven and distillery are vital to all forms of higher magic. The oven can distill saplings and other items into pure extract, while the distillery can process the fumes with other ingredients into more complex mixtures. So we're going to want a witch's oven as well. So let's do one of those. Witch's oven. Seems easy peasy enough to make. Now I remember there being like things that you want to add on to these at some point, so we're gonna figure them out. Cool. And then while we're, let's pop home for a minute, because I suspect we're gonna want to teach you how to make more of these guys. So you into the smelter. And then you're just straight up clay. So I think we're going to teach the A system how to make this, because I suspect we're going to be doing more of it. Factory, is that what they're normally called? I think this is it. Brick from Netherrack, yeah, it should work. Cool. All right. So if I asked for like 10 more of these, we should have 69 in a minute. I think that's accurate. Yay! Sweet. Gotta say, loving the dimensional doors. Really, really loving the dimensional doors. I like that mod a lot. Cool. So here's how you can get a bunch of things. Clay jars, obviously, we figured those out, so we don't need to worry about that. Sweet. Advanced fumes. Basic fumes can only be combined in the Distillery with other reagents, including other fumes, in order to make more advanced mixtures using more powerful magics. Cool. All looks neat. Let's kind of follow the quest line here. Only because, I don't know, Witch's Cauldron is a thing as well. Oh, what? Bueller? What was that? Did the whole world go black and white just now, or was I imagining that? What? Was that? Okay. So quests. Witch's Cauldron. That looks like something else that we're going to want to make. Needs silver, which is cool. I'm not too crazy, am I? Did the world just go all black and white on me for a second there, or... Anyone? What's an ambient grass block? Okay. Cool. So this looks like a crafting mechanic, distilling and smelting. Right? Let's see. Bottled frost fire. Gets me cold iron. These all look like just recipe type stuff, right? For the most part. So that's cool. World. We looked at trees already. We know there's a handful. Ooh, dragon's blood. That's neat. We're going to probably need to find all those trees. Animals we can find. We've seen a few of these around, right? It's cool. Minerals. I think we've seen this stuff, haven't we? There was some at the vampire forest. Over there was some. Cool. Amethyst, garnet, opal, salt. I'm sure we found quite a few of them. Plants, we looked at that a little bit. We'll probably need to grow some more of these to get things going. And then supernatural visitors, huh? Ooh, black dog, Druden, ghost. Oh, I think we saw ghosts in the vampire forest, but I don't know if they were bewitchment ghosts or vampire ghosts. I don't know. We'll find out. They were in the vampire forest, so that's why I'm not super sure. Spinning wheel, another crafting mechanic. That's cool. Makes all kinds of cool stuff. Maybe we should make one of those. Spinning wheel seems easy enough, but we need a spruce heart. So that needs spruce saplings in a witch's oven. Okay. So we're going to want empty jars in here, and then we're going to want spruce saplings, which, by the way, I can make more of, right? Shouldn't be a problem. Let's just get that cooking, and I assume just regular old coal should be how we do that. Yay. So it doesn't look like it's guaranteed that you'll get the spruce heart. It looks like it's better than 50% chance? 75-ish? Or is it 50? It's definitely looking like better than 50. Maybe 60-ish? Or maybe I just got lucky with RNG. 32 is not a great sample size for that kind of thing. But there you go. Spruce heart, which can be used to make the spinning wheel. Cool. Okay. So we know how to make a handful of things. So we did the witch's cauldron, right? We're going to want the witch's oven next. It was only when I collected a reward. Hang on. Is collecting a reward doing that? It's gotta be it. It's when it says collected reward that the whole thing goes... Hold on, I'm gonna try it. You ready? Haha, yep, that's it. Neat. What in the world is causing that? That is wonky. I have not seen that one before. We've been playing this pack for 130 episodes, and I have not seen that one before. So that's a thing. Okay. Okay. Continuing on. What else you got for me? Crystal ball. So that requires a ritual. Starting power, running power. Okay. Okay. Wow, there's 34 rituals with varying amounts of power needs. That is cool. I'm assuming we'll learn about that in the book, right? So spinning wheel. That's cool. Green witch's robes. Sweet. And then witch's robes. Okay. So sigils and circle rites, these are the things here that we want to pay attention to. Cauldron and brewing, poppets, index. Let's look at the modifiers for the altar, right? Like, let's see how many of these we can get. So apparently we can get one of each, right? So modifiers are grouped into 4 categories: cups, swords, wands, and pentacles. An altar can only draw from the first item added of each suite, and items of the same suite do not stack. So basically, we want 1 cup, 1 sword, 1 wand, 1 pentacle, if I'm not mistaken. And wow, how is it nighttime already? I feel like I just slept like a minute ago. What is going on? I don't even know. So let's look at this. So there's glass bottles, flower pots, goblets, and filled goblets. So there's goblet, seems easy enough. Filled goblet is a cauldron recipe. Cloudy oil, gassed tier, and 3 redstone in a cauldron. We have a cauldron, right? I assume water needs to go into you? Can you do it with this guy? Oh, you can. Good. Okay. Nice. All right, so you in a cauldron will make a filled goblet. So we need cloudy oil, which is jungle or cactus. Okay. I know we have some, but I'm just going to get more because I can. All right, so cloudy oil, 3 redstone, and a gas tier. And I can only assume that this is going to be better than any other upgrade we can put in there because all the other upgrades look super cheap. Right? Gas tier, cloudy oil. Gas tier, cloudy oil. 3 redstone, and an empty goblet. Right? Now let's read about how to use cauldrons because I'm not super sure. Brewing. Of course, the main reason a witch will use a cauldron is to concoct magical brews. In order to designate cauldron tomfoolery as a brew, a mandrake root must be thrown in first before any other reagents. After that, throw in the other reagents you wish. However, the more you add, the more expensive the brew will be. That's a brew, though, right? And that gets you all kinds of abilities, right? Sweet. There's a lot of those, actually. We should look at those a little bit more. Tallow and candle, slime, filled goblet. When filled with this magical mixture, the goblet will give more power to altars as well as emit a redstone signal. That's cool. Yeah, no, I figured that out already, but how do I actually do it? Cauldron washing, chalks, disposal, slime. Do I just drop it in there? Or do I have to, like, light a fire under it? I don't know how to use the witch's cauldron. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to use the witch's cauldron. I mean, it seems like it wouldn't be too bad, right? Is that a dragon? Sounds like a dragon. He better not be coming to breathe fire all over my nice, beautiful forest. Alright, let's... Does it matter what order I drop them in? So in JEI, it looks like that. In here... It does look like there's an order to it, doesn't it? I might be wrong. It might not actually have an order to it. So let's just try. Right-clicking is no. Dropping item in. Why is it that anytime I go anywhere and it's peaceful and nice, after like half an hour, a dragon's like, guess what, Dyer? So that doesn't seem right. I'm guessing he needs to be lit. Do you want to try lighting a fire under it and see if that does anything? So by the way, it was this, 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 and these 3, right? And then we're going to want a flint and steel. Let's see if that does anything. Oh, yeah, no, he's totally bubbling now. Nope, that didn't do anything. Because I mostly missed. Oh, hello. Now what? Now what? I feel like something has to happen. Bueller? Huh. Where's the instructions on actually using this thing? Because we're not making any of these potions, right? Let me do some Googling. So what I'm going to do is put an empty goblet on this thing for a minute and see if that does anything. That definitely bumped up the amount of stuff it can store. Do you think he needs to, like, get power or something from the altar? I'm not sure. So I'm going to wonder if... Let's break. Right, and one of the more mundane tasks of the Cauldron is to wash ink and other such markings for materials. Oh, yeah, no, that's not what I need to worry about. All right, let's go on the assumption that maybe we need more altar power for this to work. So let's look back at the book real quick about altar power. And I know we're definitely probably at the wrapping up point for the episode here, but I would like to see if we can make this, and if we can't, I hear you, dragon. Trust me, I hear you. If we can't, then, you know. So, swords, athamines, and bowline. Okay. I mean, is there a better athame? Not really. So where are you at in terms of 377? 499. Sweet. $377 seems to have no effect. $499. That's what we're going with. End rods. I presume is the top tier from wands, right? Other options are candles and torches. $619. All right, now we're getting somewhere. And pentacles. Precious gems, skulls, and heads, the pentacle itself. How is this made? It doesn't look too bad. We just need some liquid witchcraft, which is mandrake root in a witch's oven. Luckily, we have the capability. Nah, you need more clay. Meh. I'm assuming the pentacle itself to be the best. 619 times 4. And you know what, that might, instead of, 619 times 1. Okay, cool. And out of curiosity, if I put a head on here, like a creeper head, 619 times 2. So that affects how rapidly it charges up. That's cool. Alright, so we might need more altar power in order for that ritual to work. But I would think it would tell me, right? Should it tell me how much altar power if it needed altar power? Wow, it is dark again? How is this constantly happening to me? Alright, we gotta wrap up the episode, so it's StarWool20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll come back next time, derp around a little bit more with witchery. We'll throw up some more trees, we'll throw up some more variety, and potentially get ourselves a filled goblet. I don't know. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let's play more with Bewitchment next episode. Take it easy, guys.